just really for anybody who isn't aware of these placements, you may have seen a number of emails firing across. My poor team are getting absolutely swamped with them, with opportunities to book a workplace visit for students for which, let's say, something of a longer period or more intense just wouldn't really work for them. So you're looking at your SEND students or students who are perhaps struggling with other issues, such as perhaps they might be SEMH or, you know, something along those lines. So the company we're working with, Ductu, are absolutely amazing, and they have a team of people who are sourcing these visits and these employers that want to support these young people and give them a really good taste of what their industry is like and, you know, enjoy an activity there. So the visits are designed to be for one school at a time only. They are to be 5 students, sometimes a couple more. We have had bigger trips go out. It's not out of the question, but we've just found 5 is a really good number for both the students and for the employer. And then the school will be responsible for taking the students there in their own transport, and also providing support by way of those teaching assistants or teacher support there. The visits are all over Devon. We've got such a range of employers. It's really exciting. And, you know, in the Plymouth area, we've got Vistry, we've got care homes, we've got, what else have we done? We've done recycling centres, we've done all sorts. What have you done, Helen?
Our students went to the climbing hangar. They absolutely loved it. We managed to squeeze 6 into that one because we had quite a few and I couldn't narrow it down so much. So I asked if I could take.
We're trying to be inclusive, and it's so you can't go.
Yeah, so we did the climbing hangar. We've done PKF Francis Clark. That was a good one. We're going to Stride Treglowan on Thursday.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we couldn't do the what's the one we had?
Engineering? Totus Engineering?
Yeah, Totus. Yeah, we couldn't do that one. We had to pull out of that one because we had a trust review on those 2 days, so we weren't allowed out. So yeah, we're still. So Vistry, the 2 dates that they sent was in the half term, so I don't know if they're planning to offer any more dates.
Yeah, they'll move those around. I'll go back to them because we're just currently going through everything and having a sort out in there at the moment. But yeah, that does happen because the employer just fires dates and they go, yeah, okay, put them on the system, and then you're looking at, oh, and also we have situations where some schools in Devon aren't on half term at the same time as other schools as well. So it's all a bit of a juggling act really when it comes to holidays. So basically, we started working with Ductu last year as part of the Experiences of the Workplace project. So it was funded through that. Now we have managed to secure funding that we can carry on working with them this academic year. And what we really want to do is start and build up schools, you know, if you like, opportunities for all young people, really, but particularly for those who will find work experience more challenging, and be able to offer them some really good visits, some opportunities to get out and see, you know, the world of work. I've now got a database. So Terry, when the emails come through from me, what you will see is you'll see the details of the opportunity. So who it's with, what age groups, because again, insurance, we need to make sure that that's all covered. What age groups it's open to, how long the visit will be, and what will it be. So an overview of actually what that visit will entail. It will also tell you whether it's wheelchair access, uneven ground, you know, all those sorts of pieces of information that you need to know. And if you're interested in booking it, you would then follow the link below, click on the link, and that will then take you through to the booking system, which is a database held by Ductu. Now, once you've done that, prior to your visit, the insurance documents and the risk assessments for those employers will come across to you. So you will have it ready for your own, obviously, school records before you go. Okay. And they are very good on this. Placements will not come through to me unless these documents are on their way. So it's all done.
Can I just ask how soon? Because when we plan a visit, we have to do Evolve at least a fortnight before the trip, maybe even longer. So the sooner we can have those documents, the better. It just means that our Evolve gets signed off quicker.
Yeah, no problem. So no problem at all.
If a placement has been agreed, is it possible to have those documents as soon as, so then Evolve from our side gets signed off quicker?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in a lot of cases, the document's already sitting there. But I can, I'll make sure I speak to Ductu, because we're going to sit down and have just a review quickly of what's, and a catch up on what's going on. So I can make sure that I discuss that with them. So you want, do you have a similar situation, Terry, if you were booking a visit out?
Yeah, we use Evolve as well, so it's a minimum of 2 weeks. I would say more than that now, because there's been some staffing changes here in terms of approving that sort of thing, and perhaps the new person is keeps to the rules more strictly than yeah, probably 3 weeks in advance if possible.
Yeah, okay, right. I will take that back to Ductu.
I forgot, when I went in last time to Ductu, was the contact details there, the email address as well and phone number?
Yeah, that all comes out to you also. So as soon as you book it, that all come across to you, and then you can phone ahead of your visit.
Perfect.
And also for any schools that they might have their own risk assessments they want to do, there could be something for an individual student that needs checking into, things like that. So you will get those details across and have the opportunity then to make contact. These placements are only going to be funded for this year, so it's really great to see so many schools taking them up, but we still have so many that aren't opportunities on there that aren't getting taken. So if you can, do have a look at it, have a look through those emails I sent across, Terry, which will give you a flavour for the sorts of things. Obviously, we are also trying to link to, area need as well. So there's lots of engineering opportunities. There's lots of opportunities within the health and care, things like that, which we know are the sectors which are really struggling right now. And we need to be supporting and trying to, encourage young people to go into them, and could be a very viable career choice for some of, for a lot of these kids that are going over. Anything else you want me to cover off, Tony, with regards to that?
I think that was very helpful. Thank you, Caroline.
Was that useful? Did you want me to go into the portal and you can see it? Helen, you've had fun in the portal already.
Yeah, I'd like to have another look in it, if that's all right.
Yeah, no worries.
That sounds great. Thanks, Caroline.
Just go onto here and I'll just open it up a moment. Go, and I'll share my screen for you. Okay, so let me just share here. And it's going to ask me which of your millions of windows you have open do you wish to share. Okay, so when you go into the portal, can you see now? Is it sharing now? Yeah, brilliant.
Yes.
So when you go into the portal, thank you. Thanks, Jack. When you go in, what you'll see are all the opportunities here like this. And so from my screen, what I'm able to do is to download, so to pull off the details of the visit. So here's one here that's actually tomorrow. So this one hasn't been booked at Lang Potter. So if I click on view, here we go. And what we can see here is the duration of the visit is 2 hours. The preferred date, which is tomorrow. Number of students, they can accommodate 6 students. The additional info, so what time the trip starts, how long it's going to last. The key stages it's offered to, okay, and we can go right the way through. These are not just for sort of those year 10 ages anymore. We've opened this right up now. It tells you about who they are. So Lang & Potter, they're the market leader in design and manufacture of luxury marine furniture and furnishings. So again, you can prep the students, do some investigation into the company, find out a bit about them before you go. It's clear there that there's no wheelchair access. It is also a loud environment. So, those are things to consider with your group of students that you're taking. And then when I send this over to you, you're then able to click book. It will be then allocated to you, and that further information will then come out to you. Okay, is that helpful?
Yes. Can I just ask you to take off Thurleston Hotel for us, because I did that in error.
Yes, I did send that over. That should have gone off now, but
Okay.
I'll have a look. I'll have a look through for you.
Thank you.
Bless you. Oh, what have well done. Are you still there? Yeah, you're still on it, aren't you? That's all right. Don't worry. They've probably just not updated the system yet, which is fine. But as you can see, we are getting a really good range of employers through as well. So we've got things like leisure centres, which is amazing. The outdoor groups have come back. And I mean, they're an outdoor and forestry area. They do forest school activities and all sorts of great things. So there's lots of opportunities there as well. Tyndall newspapers, Supercats, Jurassic Discovery. There's so many on here. MVV Environmental, they will take you to one of many of their recycling plants and sites. So again, these are all things that really could also fit into curriculum as well, and could easily slot into perhaps some of your term topics that you might be covering in some of your, some of your curriculum areas. They're very good. Does that help?
Caroline, can I just ask? Sorry, Terry, you go on.
No, you ask, Helen. You've got a question. Go for it.
So we don't see that view.
No,
we only see what you email us, and if
yes.
we're able to take it up, we click on the link. Is that right?
Yeah. That's how it is at the moment. Now, I have spoken to Ductu, and what we'd like to do is get all of you your own login to be able to get in, and then you can browse through. So instead of searching for all the emails I'm sending you at the moment, hopefully you've got a beautifully organized folder, which all of my emails just drop into, and then you can in an ideal world. But at the moment, the only real way is by following those individual links. So we are looking at getting, as I say, all careers leads somehow get you all a login so you can get into the system and book yourself independently. But that's going to take a minute, I'm afraid. So in the meantime, it's between us to be firing over all the emails, and hopefully you're seeing them in amongst your very busy inboxes. I'll stop sharing a moment. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, thank you, Caroline. That was really helpful. I learned a lot there as well. Now I'm going to stop recording.